Yeah, all right. So first of all, very warm welcome on our channel, that is Cybersec with Geek. So today we are going to explore the Tryhackme platform. Let's see. So how can we learn cybersecurity path, not by theoretical, but while exploring and with doing, learn with doing anything, like any CTF, or it could be any task you will do practically, not focus all over like practical. You will learn practical, but that platform is providing us like learn by doing things. So that is very best platform for beginners. So actually last few days I am started solving labs and I have solved many labs. So today I got to know that I should be start a YouTube channel, and over there I can upload some videos about Tryhackme walkthroughs. So let's explore the Tryhackme. First of all, see some rooms. There is a path, right? Learning paths. If you are a beginner, so you can start from the introduction to cybersecurity. Over there you will go to learn lot of things. First of all, that are the topics they will cover in that, not by theory. They will cover some capture the CTF. There will be some task with the practically. So I really love that. I have completed it, so I will suggest you also, you can complete it also. Then I have enrolled the pre-security. Now pre-security, and I have I have been reached at Linux, all three cybersec basic, networking basic and weaknesses, the web and common attack. I have done it, so I have reached at Linux third lab. So from that I am starting the recordings, and I will be upload on YouTube channel. Alright, so next there will be a path modules. If you want to go in specific domain like networking, that is the networking path, through back, with enumerating active directories, exploiting active directories. Hello, there are a specific. If you have you have any specific domain you have choose, so you can go for it only, not solving like defenses lab. If you need which domain you need, you can learn those things also. If you are preparing for offensive security, you can go for it. First prerequisite is that you can solve two labs, introduction cybersecurity and pre-security. Then you will have a basic. If you have fundamental, then you move, because offensive security, offensive penetration testing lab is like intermediate. So first of all you should be familiar, then you can go for it. Alright, so I will show my some labs, my rooms. Okay, so first all this lab I have been solved. Yesterday it has been uploaded, like print nightmare again and diamond module, security operation, network security, intro to offensive security. There is too much labs. I have solved only basic labs. So today we are going like solving some command line, so that all labs you can go for it, then you can move step by step. Alright, okay, so that is dashboard. There is some dashboard. You can go to know what is your rank, and in top 10, yeah, wherever you are right now, you will go to know. My rank is like 1,42,719, and I will come across in between, like in top 10 people, in top 10 percentage. So that is also good. I mean, if you solve many labs, so you will you are have a good rank. you have a good, you will in a top 10 percent people, means that is also good. I mean to say, you can apply, you can put in your resume also, that is you are in a top 10%, so that is good. And as I have read the some news about Tryhackme, majority of the Tryhackme like employees or students have got a good job, and with the help of that solving labs. I mean, Tryhackme is providing like uh, Tryhackme is providing like it's kind of real real modules and real task is providing, so you can go for it and just explore it. We should be explore, always explore. Being a cyber security student, we could not stop our learning. As we know, in cyber security field there are too much domain, so just you should be learn and stay updated. That's all about like funda of the cyber security. So then you will go to know about skill matrix, where you have a good command, which thing you have excel more, right? Like fundamentals, I have focused on my fundamentals. Next, network exploitation 34% I have reached. Then a Linux 40, then web exploitation 12, Windows exploitation and privilege escalation I have not reached there, so we will reach. So there will be a like how many questions you have solved, you can go to know. 209 question answer the week, this week I have given answer. All the analysis you can check it, right? And which new rooms and level, there is a points. Alright, so your progress, I mean to say how many progress you have done. You can say 75% of the pre-security path, I have done 75%. And main thing is that when you complete one module, then you will get badges, right? You will get like confidence, I have earned badge, so I should be move forward also. Then I will get certifications, you know. You will post your LinkedIn account, wherever you will post, you can post that is certified, you know. That is the good thing, I really love that. Like, you will get encouragement, always encouragement in Tryhackme. Alright, so next we will move to the main topic. Alright, okay, let's start. That is the third Linux machine. Alright, so I have solved that. Let's start. Welcome to the part 3 part and final of the Linux fundamental module. So far throughout the series you have got hands on the some fundamental concept and use some importance command. This room is going to showcase some useful utilities and application that you are likely to use day to day. You are also going to advance your Linux FU skill by learning about automation, package management and service application logging. That's all. Next, deploy your Linux machine. So I should be talk about deploying. How can you deploy your machine and how can you take a VPN and how can you start that? First of all, you should be go your profile, then how to access. I'm saying about like VPN. How can we connect with VPN of Tryhackme? If you are not member of that, you have not given any subscription, then you will have only 1 hour room access. If you have subscribe, you have get subscription of that, then you will get 1 room 2 hours. Of 1 machine you will get 2 hours, you can explore 2 hours. So that is the like restriction. Alright, so you will go access, then access you will get one access via OpenVPN. VPN server name in regular means you can say Indian also. Server status and connected, that is connected means we have not connected. So over there you will go to know. First of all, we should be download the my configuration file. Okay, so I should be start in Linux machine, then I can access it. So I will show you guys, right? I should be login Tryhackme. I was in Windows, that's why my VPN file will be downloaded in Windows. We should be connect with our Linux. Access, go to the access, then download my configuration file, save file. Let's go in file, download file, open folder, next, that is file. Alright, okay, go to terminal. We have download our VPN file. Sudo that is the command. Sudo openvpn prepare replet 89.vpn, that is command. To you should be type in your terminal, then it will be urge you password. Alright, what happened? Okay, ls cd downloads. That would be a latest file because I have already downloaded it. It will be mistake. Okay, we have done it, means he is it has given some response, so we have connected. Then sometime later we will go to know, means we can do if config, then there will be a one option there we have connected successfully, it will be show. Otherwise here we can see it. Almost we have done it with that command. Alright, Yeah, yeah, we have connected with machine. I thought. No issue, guys. Let's leave it. We will solve from here. Right. Deploy your Linux machine. That is saying that start your machine. Press the green start machine button on top right of the task and then scroll to the top of the page to see the deployment information like so. That will be a first page, means you can start from here. Your machine means it will be split your machine. In right side they give some attack box, means that could be a vulnerable machine they are giving us, and in that we can solve our labs, our questions, right? The IP address displayed is the address of your Linux machine that you will be logging into using SSH. Take note of this for now. Deploying Tryhackme attacker box. Looking at the top of the page, press the start attack box button to deploy the Tryhackme attacker box that we will be interacting with. The Tryhackme attacker box is Ubuntu Linux machine that is hosted online in the cloud and can be interacted with via your browser. You will be using this no interact with the machine that you deploy in this task. That is the Linux fundamental part 3. Use the following credentials: username Tryhackme, password. Answer the question below. I have logged into the Linux fundamental part 3 machine using SSH and have deployed the attacker box successfully. Start attacker box. It will be take around 1 minute. Yeah, now it has been successfully started and we are connected with VPN also. So it will take time, right? Our machine is like initializing. So done. Oh, it will be show that like your streak has increased. You have 21 away from a batch, means they are giving us now target 21 days. If you get if you like continuously solving day by day labs, so gradually you will get one batch of the streak. You have been constantly, I mean continuously solving daily labs, so they are giving some badges, they are encouraging you, me also, and that is lovely thing to get, right? So now from that we daily started to solve daily one machine, right? Machine will take time. Alright, just read out. Throughout the series so far, we have only stored next in the files using a combination of the echo command and the pip operators, that is greater than and greater. This isn't an efficient way to handle data when you working with files with multiple lines and the sort. Introducing terminal text editor. There are a few options that you can use. all with a variety of fend lines and utilities. This task is going to introduce you to nano command, but also show you an alternative name vim, which Tryhackme has a room dedicated to. Alright, so just look at there, means they have given one Tryhackme machine, that is Ubuntu Linux. Then continue, then press enter. They have given one IP. Let's see which IP they have given. Okay, IP address is username Tryhackme. Okay, so first of all we should be connect with SSH. Me @10.10.99254. Yes. Yeah, we have successfully connected with SSH secure shell. So yesterday I'm not able to connect with, but today I have been successfully connected with that. So alright guys, means I have shown that like how can we connect with SSH, means secure shell. First of all you should be type in command line SSH, then Tryhackme whatever your like IP address, then connect it, then you have been successfully connected with SSH. Alright, let's jump on our topic. We have reached at nano. It is easy to get started with nano. To create or edit a file using nano, we simply use nano file name -- replacing file name with the name of the file you wish to edit. Some examples, look at the nano my file. Okay, once we press enter to execute the command, nano will launch, where you can just begin to start entering or modifying our text. You can navigate each line using the up and down arrow keys, or start a new line using the enter key on your keyboard. Alright, so that is the like they are saying like each line using up and down, and press the enter to start keys. Alright, that is example. You can also see that how they can execute the nano with the help of nano command. My file modified, I can write things into my file. Okay, nano has a few features that are easy to remember and covers the most general things you would want to out of a text editor, including searching for text, copying and pasting, jumping to the line number, finding out what the line number you are on. Alright, you can use this feature of nano by pressing the control key, which is represented as an raised to on Linux, and a corresponding letter. For example, to exit we would want to press Ctrl and X to exit nano. Vim is a much more advanced text editor. Whilst you are not expected to know all advanced features, it's helpful to mention it for powering you up your Linux skill. Yeah, we can say that is the VI editor. They are giving some VI editor over there. We can store our data, whatever you want to put there, means some text there you can put, you can run program also, like you want to write C programming, so with the help of VI editor we can type also. Alright, so that is VI editor. Some of VIA benefits, a bit taking a much longer time to become familiar with includes. Customizable, you can modify the keyboard shortcut to be of your choosing. Syntax, highlighting this is useful if you are writing or maintaining code, making it a popular choice for software developers. VIA works on all terminal where Nano may not be installed. There are a lot of resources such as cheat sheet, tutorial and the sort available to you use. Tryhackme has a room showcasing VIA if you wish to learn more about this editor. So you want to learn more about that VI editor, then you can click there also. Alright, create a file using Nano. So like you can create my file. Let's type here. You can in our split terminal you can type create a file using Nano Tryhackme we are creating. Alright, oh sorry, okay, I mean I should be typing small Tryhackme. Alright, that is look like VI editor. Same here, we can put our text messages, anything like that. We want to write something, we can write. Okay, that is, then save it. You can read line, write. They have given some options here, you can also see that. Control plus, yes, no, escape, W key, not exit that, Control plus X. Save, modify, differ, yes. Okay, it's opening new tab. So that is file we have created. They have given get help. .txt. File name to write Tryhackme. Yes, we have done that. Then do ls. So let's see, Tryhackme file has been successfully made it. We can made any text file with the help of Nano Tryhackme. So we have done it. So edit task 3 located in Tryhackme is home directory using Nano. What is the flag? Let's see what is the flag in that. ls, go in terminal, cd, go to the task 3, nano, edit task 3 located in Tryhackme. Okay, task 3. Yeah, they are saying like just edit that. So we have got the flag, that is the flag. Okay, it will not work, so we will type it with manually. Editors, right, we have done that. That was the flag in that. Alright, so go to line. Yes, we have come back. Alright, next task is general useful utilities. Downloading files. A pretty fundamental feature of computing is the ability to transfer files. For example, you may want to download a program, a script, or even picture. Thankful for us, there are multiple ways in which we can retrieve these files. We are going to cover the use of wget. This command allows us to download files from the web via HTTP. As if you were accessing the files in your browser, we simply need to provide the address of the resources that we wish to download. For example, if I wanted to download a file named myfile.txt onto my machine, assuming I knew the web address, I would look something like, yeah, exactly, means with the help of wget command we can download that files like https asset.tryhackme.com/addition linux fundamental part3 file. Okay, yeah, with the help of that address of like where is a command, if we know that address, then we can download that source with the help of HTTP. Alright, let's jump. Transferring files from your host SSP to SSH. Secure copy or SCP is just that, a means of securely copying files. Unlike the regular CP command, this command allows you to transfer files between two computers using SSH protocol to provide both authentication and encryption. Working on a module of source and destination, CSCP allows you to copy files and directories from your current system to a remote system. Okay, got it. Copy files and directories from remote system to your current machine. Okay, right. Provide that we know username and password for a user on your current system and user on a remote system. For example, let's copy an example file from our machine to a remote machine, which I have neatly laid out in the table below. They have given some variables, values, the IP address of the remote system, that is 192.168.1.30. User on the remote system Ubuntu. Name of the files on the local system important.txt. Name that we wish to store the files as on the remote system transfer.txt. Okay, with this information let's craft our scp command, remembering that the format of scp is a just source and destination. scp important.txt ubuntu @192 and 168.30 home /ubuntu /transfer.txt. Means with the help of scp we can transfer our file to our current machine to our remote machine. Like important text file we are sending to transfer, we are transferring here. And now let's reverse this and lay out the syntax for using scp to copy a file from a remote computer that we are not logged into. Variables and values. IP address of the remote system 198.168. User remote system Ubuntu. Name of the file on the remote system document.txt. Name that we wish to store the file as our system node.txt. Okay, got it. That is the destination machine, that is source machine and destination machine. The command will now look like the following: scp ubuntu @198.168.1.30 home ubuntu document.txt. They are transferring here with the help of that command. Serving file from your host web. Ubuntu machine come pre-packaged with Python 3. Python helpful provides a lightweight and easy to use module called HTTPS server. This module turns your computer into a quick and easy web server that you can use to serve your own files, where they can then be downloaded by another computing using commands such as curl and wget. Python 3 HTTP server will serve the files in the directory that you run the command, but this command be changed by providing options that can be found in the manual pages. Simply, all we need to do is run python -m http.server. To start the module in the screenshot below, we are serving from directory called web server, which has single name file. Let's look at the attached screenshot. Using Python to start web server. Tryhackme python 3-m http server. Okay, serving. Okay, now let's use wget to download the file using the computer IP address and the name of the file. On flaw with this module is that you have no way of indexing, so you must know the exact name and location of the file that you wish to use. This is why I prefer to use updog. What is updog? A more advanced yet lightweight web server, but for now let's sticky of using Python HTTPS server. What is updog? Let's see. So I thought they have given repository on GitHub. Let's see the definition of that. Updog is a replacement for Python simple HTTP server. It allows uploading the downloading via HTTPS can set add hook SSL certification and use basic authority. Okay, got it. Download a file from our web server using wget tryhackme.linux. We are now in Tryhackme @linux. wget http://127 dot 0.0 dot colon 800 slash file. Okay, let's see, my Wi-Fi is working. Okay, cool. How we can download? We should be type look like if you want to download any files from web server. First type wget http://127.0 dot our IP. I mean to say website of IP. We can withdraw with the help of if config or ping. We can do ping also. From that we will get IP. File name. They can show us we are connected or not. Okay, in this screenshot above we can see that wget has successfully downloaded the file name file to our machine. This request is logged to simple HTTP server, much as any web server would, which I have captured in the screenshot below. Yeah, let's see that. Okay, ensure you connected to deployed instance. Right, we have connected. Now use Python 3 yes HTTP server module to start a web server in the home directory of the Tryhackme. Use user on the deployed instance. Yeah, we should be use Python 3. Okay, we will use it. Yeah, let's see that we are connecting with that. Let's see. We are connecting there. Yeah, we have done successfully. Alright, download the file http 10.10.99.254 :800.flag text on the Tryhackme attacker box. What are the contents? Okay, alright, let's see what's happening. That command Ctrl+X. Yeah, it's taking time to download it. What the heck? Why it's not working? I thought we should be install the Python 3 first of all, then we will do sudo apt install Python. Tryhackme is not in the sudo ers file. This incident will be reported. Okay, let's see that. It's not supporting. Okay, now it has been successfully installed. Alright, so let's move there. We can type like wget and download the file. With the help of that command, wget, copy it, let's type manually. It will not take access. Let's confirm that command, wget http. Okay, now we are also connected. HTTP request sent, waiting for response. Now we are waiting for response. So let's see what we will get. The flag, it's being so slow here. Machine is so slow. Okay, anyway, let's see the hint. Use wget, it's hidden file, so don't forget the period in dot flag what text when downloading and cutting it. Yeah, we are successfully done that. Why it's not responding? Okay, now move to the next question. What the heck, man? Clear. Let's connect. Now it should be successfully connected. Still it's not working. We are giving correct syntax also. Anyway, stop wget. Now it's time to it's taking time from like waiting response, it not getting response, that would be a cause of that. Anyway, now we should be move to the next question. uh, that is all, like we can give a wget command and what will be the our IP address with the HTTP protocol. Then with that we will give that, then we will get the what that Tryhackme flags, so we can check the content of that file, so we will get easily. Alright, so next we will move create and download files to further apply your learning. See how you can read the document on Python 3 HTTP server module. Use Ctrl C to stop the Python HTTPS server module once you are finished. Okay, so they are saying that you should be practice of that HTTP servers. Alright, so that was, yeah, that is command, means we should be practice more with another command, so we will get more familiarity, right? Okay, address already in use. Okay, now it should be work our wget command. Not that command is not responding us. Okay, clear, let's see files. Okay, clear. So now wget, it should be connect, it has been established connection, but it's not sending request here. Okay, anyway, we will see the answer of that question with the help of Google. Oh, my network is not working. I thought it may be possibilities. Yeah, my network is connected successfully. Anyway, we will take the next question of the answer from another people walkthrough. Yeah, that would be the answer of that. We will get the answer of that question, general utilities. Yeah, it will give the answer just like that, right? Yeah, completed, we have successfully it. Okay, next move to the task 5. Okay, alright. It's not working here. We will connect with other network. Let's see that. Okay, process is 101. Processes are the program that are running on your machine. They are managed by the kernel, where each process will have the ID associated with it, also known as its PID. The PID increment for the order in which the process start, that is the 60th process will have PID of 60. Let's see the viewing process. Yeah, what the heck. Okay, server. So we should be. Yeah, it will be connected. No, still it's not working. Okay, anyway, let's move the viewing process. Viewing process, we can use the friendly ps command to provide a list of the running process as our user, session, and the some additional information such as its status code, the session that is running it, how much uses that time of CPU it is using, and the name of the actual program or command that is being executed. We can check. Okay, so that is the example. Semantic. Okay, note how in the screenshot above the second process ps has a PID of 204. Second process has PID 204, and then in the command below this is then increment to 205. Okay, in that to see the process run by other user and those that don't run from a session, that is system process, we need to provide aux to the ps command, like ps aux. Alright, so let's see that. Now we can see the total of 5 processes. Note how we can have root and semantic. Okay, another very useful command, top gives you real-time static about the process running on your system instead of an time view. This static will refresh every 10 seconds but will also refresh when you use the arrow keys to browse the various rows. Another great command to gain insight into your system is via the top command. Okay, with the help of top command we can also see the statistic. Okay, failed, it's showing the failed timeout retrying. Okay, so now look there, mapping process. You can send signals that terminate process. There are a variety of types of signal that correlate to exactly how cleanly the process is dealt with by the kernel. To kill a command, we can use the appropriately named kill command and the associated with PID that we wish to kill, that is to kill PID 1337. We would use kill 1337. Below are some of the signals that we can send to a process when it killed. Seek term, kill the process but allow it to do some cleanup task beforehand. Sync kill the process, doesn't do any cleanup after the fact. Sync stop suspended a process. That are the features. Alright, how do process start? Let's start off by talking about namespace. The operating system OS uses namespace to ultimately split up the resources available on the computer to such as CPU, RAM and priority process. Think of it as splitting your computer up into slices. Similar to cake, process within that slice will have access to a certain amount of computing power. However, it will be a small portion of what is actually available to every process overall. Namespace are great for security as it is a way of isolating process from another. Only those that are in the same namespace will be able to see each other. We previously talked about how PID works, and this is where it comes into play. This process with an ID of 0 is a process that is started when the system boots. The process is the system in it on Ubuntu, such as systemed, which is used to provide a way of managing a user process and site in between the operating system and the user. For example, once a system boots and it initialized system is one of the first process that are started any program or piece of software. that we want to start will start as what's known a child process or system. This means that it is controlled by system but will run as its own process, although sharing the resource from system to make it easier for us to identify and the likes. We can say that we can see PID and command system D. Getting process services to start on boot. Some application can be started on a boot of the system that we own. For example, web servers, database servers, or file transfer servers. This software is often critical and is often told to start during the boot up of the system by administrators. In this example, we are going to be telling the Apache web server to be starting Apache manually and then telling the system to launch Apache 2 on boot. Enter the use of system1. This command allows us to interact with systemd, process, daemon. Continuing on with our example, systeml is an easy to use command that takes the following formatting: system1, option and service. They are saying that how to use of that command. Okay. For example, to tell Apache to start up, we will system1 start Apache 2. Seems simply enough, right? Same. If we wanted to stop Apache, we would just replace the option with stop instead to start like we provided. We can do for option with system1: start, stop, enable, disable. An introduction to background and foreground in Linux. Processes can run in two states, in the background and in the foreground. For example, commands that you run in your terminal such as echo or things of that start will run in the foreground of your terminal, as it is the only command provided that has not been told to run in that background. Echo is a great example of the output of each will return on you in the foreground but would not in the background. Take the screenshot below for example. Let's look at hi Tryhackme. With the help of echo command, it gives input as it is how we can type in terminal. Okay, hi Tryhackme and one. Okay, here we are running echo hi Tryhackme, where we expect the output to be returned to us like it at the start, but after adding the AND operator to the command, we are instead just given the ID of each process rather than the actual output as it is running in the background. This is a great for commands such as copying files, because it means that we are run the commands in the background and continue on other whatever further commands we wish to execute without having to wait for the file copy to finish first. We can do the exact same when executing things like scripts. Rather than relying on the AND operator, we can use Ctrl+Z on your keyboard to background a process. It is also an effective way to pausing. Okay, the execution of script or command like in the example below. Okay, to stopping the process, we will use Ctrl+Z. The script will keep on repeating this, keep on looping until I stop. Or suspend the process by using Ctrl+Z as indicated by TZ. Now your terminal is no longer filled up with messages until we foreground it, which we will discuss. Foreground. Now that we have process running in the background, for example our script background sh, which can be confirmed by using the ps aux command. We can back pedal and bring this process back to the foreground to interact with, right? With our process background, using either control z or the and operator, we can use fg to bring this back to focus like below, where we can see the fg command and is being used to bring the background process back into us the terminal, where the output of the script is returned to us. With the help of fg command, we can start. We have a pause with the help of control z, then we can repause it. I mean to say restart. We can start it. Alright, readme done. We have done. If we were to launch a process where the previous ID was 300, what would the ID of this new process be? 301. That is right. That would be. Oh, that is exactly okay. If we wanted to cleanly kill a process, what signal would we send it? What signal if we wanted to cleanly kill a process, what signals would we send it? So let's see the background, because I also getting confused there. If you wanted to cleanly kill a process, what signal would we send it? Control Z. No, yeah. Let's find the answer of that. Yeah, there is that. There is the given from that process. Let's see question. If we wanted to cleanly kill a process, what signal would we send? It would be the answer. Let's try. Oh, that's good. Done. Locate the process that is running on the deployed instant 10.10.99254. What flag is given? Okay. let's try. I mean to say, let's see the PID command type, and they have given some examples. All static we want to see, then ps aux. Okay, that command should be used. Look it, we should be. PS aux. Let's try it. Let's go back to the ps command. Let's loop the walkthrough.
How a name should be stored to a specific thing. They might be able to guess, but no longer. So we can go ahead and scroll down, and at some point we'd be able to see a flag just kind of hanging out. It might take a moment. But we should. So here we can see, and it's a little bit squished because I have everything zoomed in on my screen, but we have THM and then processes. There we go. What command will be used to stop the service, my service? And that would be process B, that's going to be 1. Again, that increments by 1 every time we run a process. If we wanted to cleanly kill a process, let's say that we send it, that should be sig term, and that gives the process time to clean up after itself and things. Look at the process that is running on the deployed instance. What flag is given? So we're going to go ahead and run ps aux, and then I'm going to use a couple other things that we haven't necessarily learned to make this easier for the signal to go. I'm using the pipe operator, which takes the output from this ps aux command and passes it straight into another command called less. Less is like padding things, but it gives us the ability to scroll through the output, and it's much easier for the same video. So we can go ahead and scroll down, and at some point we'd be able to see a flag just kind of hanging out. It might take a moment.
Let's sing our flag. Let's see, there is our flag.
So here we can see in
Our flag is that. Alright. Let's copy it. That was the flag of that process that is running on your deploy instant. Okay, what command would we use to stop services of my services? Okay, how we can stop our services? Let's see that. They have given start, stop. Stop to services. Okay, my services of my okay, we have just typed that system ctl stop my services. Right, that was the command of that. Okay, control plus Z. They are authenticating here. Just I have tried. What command would we use to start the same service on boot up of the system? System tl start okay. What command would we use to start the same services on the boot up? Okay, my services system let's see the boot of the system. Here we will get some ideas. My services start, but it's not showing answer here. My services it might be possibilities that it could be like enable. Yeah, that was means we should be enable that command. Okay, alright. What command would we use to bring previously background process back to the foreground? Let's try ps not. It is not, so we should be recall it. Is background using Ctrl Z and FG we can use the bring the focus to the foreground. Yeah, foreground for we can use FG command. Right. Next task is that maintaining your system automation. User may want to schedule a certain action on or task to take place after the system has booted. Take for example running commands, backup files, or launching our favorite program on such as Spotify or Google Chrome. We are going to be talking about the cron process, but more specifically how we can interact with it via the user of cron tabs. Cron tab is one of the process that is started during boot, which is responsible for facilitating and managing cron jobs. Okay, that is cron. A cron tab is simply a special file with formatting that is recognized by the cron process of execute each line step by step. Cron tabs require 6 specific values: mean, what minute to execute, hour, what hour to execute at, DOM, what day of month to execute it, MON, what month of year execute it, DOW, what day of week to execute it, CMD, the actual command that will be executed. Let's use the example of backing up files. You may wish to backup semantic is document. Every 12 hours we would use the following formatting, right? 0 12, that is the command. Let's see there. Alright, and interacting features of cron tab is that process who support with wildcard and asterisks. If we don't wish to provide a value for the specific field, that is, we don't care what month, day or year it is executed, only that is executed every 12 hours, we simply just place on asterisk. This can be confusing to Bing, which is why there are some great resources such as the online cron tab generate that allows you to use the friendly application to generate your formatting for you, as well as the site cron guru. Cron tab can be edited by using cron tab -e, where you can select an editor such as Nano to edit your cron tab. Okay, cron tab generated, you may copy and paste it to your cron tab. Okay. Ensure you are connected to the deployed instance and look at the running cron tab. Okay, ensure that connected to the deployed instance and look. Okay, cron tab E. Okay, edit the files, introduce, reboot. Alright, cron tab. We have used it, so we should be see the running cron tab. That was running cron tab. Let's copy it. Let's see there. Okay, then see the when will the cron tab on deployed instance run. Cron tab when it will be run. Let's see the hints. Take a look at the position and the value within the appropriate column. Let's see. That is the main disadvantage of that terminal. Let's see the cron. Not, that is not answer. Let's watch the
are one of the processes that are started during boot, and it's responsible. Well, application when developing capabilities for command text editor text which you might do very useful if you're doing something. And we can do this with the app update. Let's download the GPG key. If you ever the benefits of apt means that whenever we have the default installation of the default one that's available. Don't worry too much about this. This is just so that you have a general idea. Introducing packages. If you know what you want to do, but maybe you're not the most comfortable with this formatting, you can use cron tab generator to get it. Pretty straightforward. Cron tabs can be edited using enable prompt example. Ensure you cron tab E, and we can see all the cron tabs on the system. And if we scroll down, we can see that they're using one process. How frequently does this cron tab run? This is a special instance of how we can run this with apt. Reboot, specifying that every time the system reboots, we want to run this process.
when will be the cron tab on the deployed instance will run at the rate reboot. That is confusing question here. So anyway, we have done it. Let's maintaining your system package management. Introducing packages and software repositories. When developer wish to submit software to the community, they will submit it to an apt repository. If provide their program and tools will be released into build. Two of the most redeeming features of Linux shine and light here: user accessibility and the merit of open source tool. When using the ls command on Ubuntu 2004 Linux machine, this file serves as the gateway and registry. Let's see that, etc. It has been going ls. That is the files in that. Okay, let's see. We list operating system vendors will maintain their own repository. You can also add community repository to your list. This allows you to extend the capabilities of your OS. Additional repository can be added by using the add -apt repository command or by listing another provider. For example, some vendors will have a repository that is closer to their geographical location. Managing your repository, adding and removing. Normally we use the apt command to install software onto your Ubuntu system. The apt command is a part of the package management software, also named apt. Apt contains a whole suite of tools that allow us to manage the packages and resources of our software and to install our remove software at the same time. One method of adding repository is to use the add-apt- repository command line illustrated above, but we are going to talk through adding and removing repository manually. While list, you can install software through the use of package installers such as dpackage. The benefits of apt means that whenever we update our system, the repository that contains the piece of software that we add also gets checked for updates. In this example, we are going to add the next editor Siblings text to our Ubuntu machines as a repository, as it is not part of the default Ubuntu repository. When we adding software, the integrity of that what we download is guaranteed by the use of what is called GPG, JNU privacy guards keys. These keys are essentially safety check from the developer saying here's our software. If the keys don't match up to what your system trusts and what the developers use, then the software will not download. So to start, we need to add the JPG key for the developers of Sublime's text-free. Note that Tryhackme instance don't have internet access, and so we write not expecting you to add this to the machine that you deploy, as it would fail. Next, see that. Let's download the JPG key and use apt key to trust it. We can download it with the help of wget command. Okay, next move 2. Now that we have added this key to our trusted list, we can now add Sublime Text CS repository to our apt source list. A good practice is to have separate file for every different community third party repository that we add. Let's create a file named Sublime text.list in etc/apt/source.list.d and enter the repository information like so. Let's see that. Alright, and now use nano or next text editor for your choice to add and save the Sublime text repository into this newly created file. Okay, 3. After we have added this entry, we need to update apt recognize this new entry. This is done using apt update command. Once successfully updated, we can now proceed to install the software that we have trusted and added to apt using apt install Sublime text. Removing package is as easy as reversing. This process is done by using apt add apt repository -- remove ppa :pps and _name/ppa command, or by manually deleting this file that we are previously added to. Once remove, we can just use apt remove and software name here apt remove sublime.txt. Since Tryhackme instance don't have an internet connection, this task only require you read through the material completed. Alright. Maintaining your system logs. We briefly touched upon log files and where they can be found in Linux Fundamental Part 1. However, let's quickly recap. Located in the /var/log directory, these files and folders contain logging information for application and services running on your system. The operating system OS has become pretty good at automatically managing these logs in a process that is known as rotating. I have highlighted some logs from their services running on Ubuntu machine, an Apache 2 web server, logs for the fail to ban service, which is used monitor attempted brute force, for example. The UFW service, which is used as a firewall. Let's look there. That is gone in the var log ls fail log Apache 2. Okay, this service and logs are great way in monitoring the health of your system and protecting it. Not only that, but the logs for service such as web server contain information about every single request, allowing developers or administrator to diagnose performance issue or investigate an intruder activities. For example, the two types of log files below that are interest access log, error log. Okay, there are of focus logs that store information about how the OS is running itself and actions that are performed by users, such as authentication attempts. Look for Apache 2 logs and the deployable Linux machine. Just locate it. /var /log /apache 2 cd change directory. Okay, completed. Then see the logs. You can see with the help of ls command. Access log, error log 2 dot gz access. There are logs. Okay, what is the IP address of the user who visited the site? Apache 2. Other host accessing log. How we can see it? IP config. They are not showing it, but let's see the let's type the IP address 172.3123. No, that is also not. One 172.3123. Okay, how we can see that? What is the IP address of the user who visited it? Let's do clear ls then do cd not cat access let's see who visited it. It might be possibility that that guy would be like visit, so we can type the IP address of that 10.9.238. Oh, cool. Let's do I mean to say that first of all you should be change your directory /var log apache. You should be go there, then ls, then go to the access log 1. Here you will go, so then see the content of that file, then you will get the IP address of that. Means what is the IP address of the who visited to site. Okay, next, what file did they access? Access log 1. Okay, wait a second. Git cat, yeah, jpg file they have visited, right? You can type here cat and dogs dot jpg. Oh cool, we have solved that. Ultimately, we have reached the conclusion and summarize. Welcome to the end of the Linux fundamental modules. Your familiarity with Linux will improve as you get to interact with it over time. Linux has the potential to do very powerful things with the relative essay, as you have hopefully discovered throughout this module. To recap the room, introduce you to the topic, using terminal text editor, general utilities such as downloading and serving content using Python, web server, a look into process, maintaining and automating your system by the user of cron tab, package management and reviewing logs. Continue you learning in the same and other Tryhackme rooms that are dedicated to Linux tool or utilities, bash scripting and regular expression. Terminate the machine. Okay, we will terminate it. Then we have done. Continue your learning in other Linux dedicated room. Sure. Oh cool, we have earned the badge. Let's see the badge, which badge we have got. Let's see. Cat Linux. Oh, that's cool. After the completing that rooms, you will get the badge cat linux.txt file. Alright, nice. I really feel happy to solve that. And you can see the rank 1,38,555, and in top 10 we have solved 30 rooms, level is 5, badges 5. Oh, how is it cool, right? I hope you interact, I mean to say that you have enjoyed the solving labs. So it might be possibility it will be a long process. So it was hard lab, not hard but lot of time consuming. I really I'm also getting bored while while solving the labs, because there are too much theory, right? So next lab will be so interesting. So let's watch another labs. Okay, anyway, so we will stop there. So thank you so much for being the part of the Tryhackme first fundamentals and Linux part 3. We have covered some Linux commands. Okay guys, so bye, have a good day.